Hello everybody and welcome to the final update of the Horizon Q400 Retirement Tour. There you can see the man of the hour, man of the month, really. Yeah, this is probably the last update that you will see the Horizon Q400 used in a real-time connotation, as this aircraft is sadly being retired by Alaska Airlines and Horizon, being replaced with the plane next to it, the E-175. So very sad times here, as this was the foundation for this airport. All this airport started with this guy right here, and it is now unfortunately going to be retired by Alaska Airlines and Horizon. So I'll be sure to use it in whatever retro updates I can in the future. And it actually might still make an appearance at my my fictional airport. So I do plan on using it at least once there for the Eastern Iowa airport, the fictional model airport that I have. I do still plan on using it there, but before then, this is probably the last time you'll see it here at Spokane, at least in a present day update. So we will get back to that later. We'll end with that model just because it's, it's being retired. So we'll begin over here in the A concourse. We have only one aircraft over here, and it is the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8. This one is currently coming in from Oakland and taxiing into its gate, and we'll be later heading out to Denver. I have to do a hand shot here because we have the terminal in the way that I can't put the camera down, so we'll just do the handheld shot of this United 737-900 in the Eco Skies livery. This one is on the turn from Denver today, as usual. Also, as usual, next to that we have the E-175, or as well as the E-170, filling in for an E-175. And this one is on the San Francisco turn, so just like usual here for United, that is what they do all the time here. So, not a surprise. That is it for the entirety of the A and B concourses, which make up this structure here. Yeah, so I'm not sure if they really call this Terminal 1, although it might be. I'm not quite sure. So that's the A and B concourses. Now moving on to the other terminal with Alaska and American. So we are going to be going through this concourse by pairs here. So this one is completely full almost. I mean, there are two gates, they're empty, but I'm using pretty much all my Alaska fleet here except for the Airbuses, which do not fly to Spokane. And I'm also not using my MAX 9. But we will begin with the American A321 here in the stand-up to cancer livery. As always, this is my only American A321. So this one is making the turn from DFW. Next to that, I had to move it out of the taxi line because there wasn't enough space to fit both the American A321 and this one, because I messed up the taxi lines and where the gate should be here, so that's not too great. But we have the Alaska 737-900 in the UNCF livery. And this one came in from San Diego, and we'll be heading out to LAX, so a really nice route right there. And now moving along to the next pair, we have the Alaska 737-900 in the regular livery at Charlie 30. This one came in from Seattle, and it will be heading out to San Diego. Next to that one, we have the Honoring Those Who Serve E-175. This one came in from San Francisco, and we'll be heading out to Boise. And here we go, the final two models in this airport update. We have the Alaska, operated by Horizon. It says SkyWest there. This is operated by Horizon. E-175, this one came in from Boise, and we'll be heading out to Seattle. And finally, here it is, the final time this is being used here at Spokane, at least. It is the Horizon Q400, the celebrating 25 years livery. The first Q400 I ever got, my only Q400 for a long time up until just recently, and the only Q400 remaining in service in, well, not for long, right, but currently, at the time of recording this, by the time this is being uploaded, the only operating Q400 in America, in the United States of America. I mean, I guess Porter operates it still up in Canada, and there might be some down in South and Central America, but for the United States of America, this is the last operator, and they are now retiring them. So that is very sad to see. Also up in Canada, WestJet and Air Canada operate. I don't know why I just overlooked that, but yeah, WestJet and Air Canada also both operate them. I don't know why I completely overlooked them, but this aircraft is very important up in Canada, so I'm going to look to get up to Canada and try out one of these bad boys here. So for its final appearance in this at this airport, it is coming in from Seattle, and it is on the turn back out there, so kind of boring. I wish it was doing something a little bit interesting, but there aren't too many routes with these guys anymore. They're all being retired, and I can't. There aren't too many more routes out there. So yeah, that's too bad. That's really a shame. As I'm guessing, only a few years ago there would have been no E-175s here, and these all would have been Q400s filling up all these gates. Then I wouldn't be able to do this airport because I only have this one, but this is one of my first Gemini jet models all the way back in like 2016 is when I got this one. And it's been a great model in the collection for a long time, and it will continue to be a nice display model. Maybe not used as much in airport updates, but I'll try to find connotations to use it in a retro update when that comes around. But for now, this is the last time this is being used in a modern time airport update of a real airport. So that is really sad. The Q400s, the Horizon Q400s for Alaska, were a big part of their fleet for the longest time, serving all of the Horizon's network until they got the E-175s. And they've had a great relationship with Bombardier. And it's just really sad that these are going away. A lot of them were painted in special liveries celebrating universities, different universities in the area. Some examples being San Diego State, I think Idaho, University of Idaho, or Boise State was one of them, I know. And the University of Washington, I want to say, was the one that was just released. I don't know. I should probably know more universities, considering that I'm probably going to have to just, start planning for that, but I don't really know all the universities. But I know some of those universities were plastered all over the some of the Horizon Q400 on their liveries. And of course they had plenty of regular liveries and such, and this is one of their special liveries back in the day that they don't have anymore. But a really cool livery, which this one currently has. They've all been painted now. The regular liveries have all been painted into the new Alaska livery by the time of their retirement, as with all the Alaska fleet. I'm pretty sure at least all the Alaska fleet has been painted now. So yeah, these were a big staple. The entire reason behind why I'm doing Spokane, I centered Spokane around doing this for showcasing this model, and now Spokane updates are ending, so that's just really sad. They also had a retro livery, by the way, for Horizon. The Horizon's retro livery, they had one on a Q400. So just wanted to get that out there since we were talking about special liveries. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap on this update, and also probably the last Spokane update for a while. I said before that I was gonna, I kind of hinted at completely canceling Spokane, and I don't think I'm gonna do that just because I have a big connection to this airport, at least through my family, and just because I've been doing it on the channel for a long time. But they will definitely be less frequent, as I don't know. It will just be different without the Q400. This has been in every single Spokane update, I'm pretty sure, to date, because that's kind of what I revolve these airport updates around, and it had to be, of course, in this last month, it had to be in every single one. But I don't think it missed a single Spokane airport update. Of course, for those of you going through the entire playlist, then you'll definitely know for sure if this one has been in all of them or not. But I can't think of a single Spokane update where this one hasn't been included.
So definitely a sad retirement here, as I have noticed that, especially over this past month, it's been harder and harder to get these into here. Pretty much all just going to Seattle. Used to fly, even in the course of this channel, it flew to Boise, Portland, plenty of destinations. There are probably more than just that. San Francisco, I believe it even flew there. So maybe not San Francisco, but it flew to plenty of locations that are now being replaced by E-175s. So it's really sad that to see these guys just slowly die off, and they will be all retired in 2023. So this is the last time this is being included in an airport update. Not the last flight of this aircraft, but it will keep flying for the next few days, but it will be retired in the next few days. So yeah, unfortunately I have to leave you guys on that sad note. So that'll do it for the Spokane airport update. Thank you for sticking with me a little bit longer here as we kind of eulogize this aircraft. So thank you all for checking out this update. Thank you all for sticking with me and celebrating the Horizon Q400 retirement tour. But that'll do it for this airport update. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.